Are we?
Yes.
Are we live? What the fuck is that?
What the fuck
Hang
is
on,
it?
is that from Dog Canyon?
What?
Is that from Dog Canyon?
Actually, well, no. It's not from there, but it might be in it. I was sort of what the fuck? What is that?
This, the thing
Oh,
on
you
the
were talking
screen.
about this. I thought you were talking about.
Obviously, not the bucket of whatever that is, but the thing on the right looks like something from Dog Canyon,
I.
which is
I.
something I absolutely want to watch again.
Are we? Is this a furry thing?
I hope not.
Oh God, where is this going?
I don't know.
Why is it staring? Who's that person on the bucket?
It looks like a Red Bull person, but I have no evidence to support it. This is probably a meme campaign. When I
Oh
say campaign, apparently it's
God.
just one map. So I don't know what's going on here.
Are we in the back rooms?
This is called The Ruins. Oh, well, this is interesting.
Are these leaves?
I dare you to touch one. Oh, before we proceed, I said, oh, this is a Heckler and Koch, and I actually Googled it after our last time playing.
Yeah.
And Heckler and Koch, it is a Heckler and Koch. It's a Heckler and Koch MB5.
Oh, well done.
It's not, it's a company name, not a bloody, I'm an idiot. At the end of the day, that's all it means. I'm an idiot.
Like the difference between a klaxon and a siren, I guess.
Is Claxton a brand?
Yeah.
Reloading.
Oh yeah, then. What? Yeah. So we were talking before about how we weren't sure about the X Factor thing.
Yes. We looked into it. Turns out it is on.
Apparently,
We, I had never heard anything about it in the news.
apparently it's on Channel 5, or it's meant to be on Channel 5.
Oh right,
After
that probably explains it. It's probably had its day. I don't even know whether Simon Cowell's even associated with it anymore.
apparently it was him who was reviving it based on a very very brief. Remembering, I don't give a shit about X Factor. I only had a very brief Google. Is there an X Factor UK 2022?
Huh.
And the result was very strongly suggesting that there was on Channel 5.
Well, money talks.
Money
Incidentally,
does.
do you know what happened to the first winner of the X Factor?
Did they commit suicide?
No. He
What happened then?
I can't remember his name. I think it was Steve something. He was the
Oh,
first winner back
sounds
in
right.
2000 and whatever. And he oh shit. And he worked on cruise ships.
Fire in the hole!
His career completely collapsed, and he worked on cruise ships for a while.
Oh,
Steve Brokenshire, that's it.
it doesn't seem like the sort of thing that's going to result in a long career, does it?
And it very rarely does. Actually, incidentally, I watched a very interesting video about that on YouTube, which suggested that most people like their musical artists to be fully formed. They don't necessarily, they couldn't necessarily, unless they're a big fan, they couldn't tell you what, Taylor Swift's backstory is. They're like proper stars. But with the X Factor, they're normal people. And it's a bit harder for them to sort of become invested, maybe.
That makes sense.
Which makes sense. It's like the old Hollywood studio system. They used to. I mean, they change names all the time. That was just what you did. You got a name and you got a backstory. That you were some Kentucky farm girl done good or whatever.
Oh, were they not?
No,
Oh,
no. A lot of times made up.
well.
New name, new persona, sort of thing. This is how we're going to sell you to the public. This is who you are.
Your name is Jeff.
Yes.
Incidentally, if you are watching this and your name is Jeff, thank you.
Is that from? Oh, is that Borat or is that What We Do in the Shadows?
I believe My Name is Jeff is from 21 Jump Street.
Oh, right. The there's a bit in What We Do in the Shadows where I haven't seen What We Do in the Shadows. There's a character called Jeff, and one of the other characters says that the name Jeff sounds like a police ejaculation.
Yeah, I hear that. There's ammo and health kits and all sorts over here.
Lovely jubbly.
Watch my back.
Someone's been worshipping this Molotov, apparently.
I wonder what happens if we pick it up. I can't.
Start some fires.
Well, I have, and it's still there, so eternal Molotov for the win.
Well, we know where we're going to live.
This is the weirdest fucking B&B I've ever stayed in.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not really enjoying the layout of this map.
No, I don't like it. It's very back rooms. I know I've said that a couple of times.
Reloading.
Twice, total. I don't like this rock here. There's something about this rock. I've seen a few, but I have so little interest in it.
Well, what happens now?
I don't know. Oh, hang on.
We push
we can push the rock. The bots are in the way.
Well, I can push it.
I'm helping.
There we go. We are in the back rooms.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
choosing to believe we're in the back rooms.
You do what you want. Whatever helps you get through it.
I'm reloading.
I want to know what my motivation is.
You're
Because
an
surviving
actor. You're an actor. Your paycheck is your motivation.
I'm an actor.
Yes.
What paycheck?
Reloading.
You're getting paid?
Yeah, it was a reference to something Roman Polanski said. Another controversial figure who raped a child. Which I mean, yeah.
I didn't realise we touched on that subject.
We did last time.
Oh,
No.
are we talking about Spacey?
Well, yes, and I think Savile was mentioned as well.
Ah, yes, Savile was mentioned. Well, I can't open this one. Oh, there we go. Where's the Eternal Molotov machine when you need one now?
Reloading.
Well, I've still got mine, so I'm not using it.
Oh, that's what. Maybe that's what the Bangles were singing about.
Eternal Flame.
Yeah.
Behind
Oh
you.
shit! Did it go for you?
Yeah, it went for me and you shot it, which was the opposite of what I thought would happen.
Well, clearly I got those skills.
You know what we haven't talked about?
Oh, there's a witch.
You
We
know
haven't
what
what?
we haven't talked about in a while. Thinking
What's that?
of the backrooms type thing.
Ammo here.
SCPs.
That's true. Remember where I wrote my own one?
Yeah, we both did.
Yeah. I regret mine not being good enough.
Well, I'm glad they have such high standards.
Can you? Thanks.
I am.
Well, I can't remember what yours was about.
Well, I wrote several.
I can't remember one that I
One was a
read
book
about.
that predicted presidents or something. Oh, well, yeah, it was. I know what it was. It was quite good. I was very proud of it. I think, you know, a few years
Hang on.
earlier it might have gotten on. It was about
Hang on a sec.
painting.
Before, come back. We've done a U-turn and now we're going up, which means that we're probably just going to end up having to do the exact same length of distance again.
Well, yeah, probably. But it was about a painting of two figures whose faces you couldn't really make out, and if you looked at it, the figures became someone you had romantic affection for, and one that you trusted implicitly.
Yeah,
It was a painting.
I remember now.
It was the Cuck painting.
You have reminded me brilliantly. I liked that.
Yeah,
I remember
liked
liking it.
It was a good idea. I like how they found it as well. It was found behind the wall by a woman with eye blindness. Not eye blindness, facial blindness. You know what I mean.
Oh, this looks wrong.
And I quite like it. I'm getting into this. This is very SCP. Yeah, and she sent it to her friend. Incidentally, there was an EastEnders reference stuck in there.
Of course I was. I know how much you like your soap.
It was the woman. Was
Imperial leather.
Patricia. and she was sending it to her friend Margaret, who was married to a guy called Francis, which is, of course, a reference to the Pat and Frank affair storyline, of which I am quite fond.
Of course.
I think this might. Yeah, maybe this is.
I didn't read anything about this, so you know. I saw it. I thought it might be okay.
There's a radio here.
Can you remember what my SCP was?
Was it the door that you threw things through and it came back?
Arguably, it was a one-way door that you could only go through in one direction.
All right. Yes, I remember that. What does the radio do?
I think that's what we need.
Rescuers coming, defend yourself. Get in the safe room. Get in the
Shit
safe
is
room.
shaking. What happens if it's...
What?
What the fuck?
I thought we were just gonna. Who is that?
That is someone from...
Kung Fu
I think...
Panda?
Yes, I think it is. Well, that was a short campaign.
Got 10 minutes.
I had no idea it was going to be so short.
Shall we pick another one?
Or shall we have this as a very short video?
No.
Okay.
No. Let's do another one.
I will be honest with you. I do worry that perhaps some of our viewers are put off by them being an hour and 15. But we'll do another, yeah.
I don't know. I don't care.
No, that's fair enough. It's not for them. It's not for you, Jeff.
I like long videos. If he's still watching, I mean, we stopped talking about fly fishing.
Oh, it's a different video.
Is it just me or is everything on 0?
Yeah. Well, that was a waste of time.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. Oh, you see, I don't know what campaign we should do. We need to find...
Well, I'll cut this out, and we'll be back.
Oh, I've got one called A Baltic Tale, which is 15 minutes.
Well, hang on. Let me just end things. I'll just cut off this bit. I'm just letting the viewer know we're going away now, but we're gonna pop back. So don't go anywhere
At all. Or else we will find you and we will